welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your reading for April the 13th through April the 19th. I'm doing a different format. Look, thank you so much for your patience in waiting for my recovery. I have not been well for a few weeks now. And I can't confirm I had the corona virus or COVID-19, but I definitely had all the symptoms, you know, and you don't get tested here unless you go to the hospital. But I was well enough to just stay home. And thank you for all the personal messages and the message of encouragement and well wishes. I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Now, this format, I'm going to be more detailed in your astrological forecast as well. So I'm going to do it simultaneously as reading the tarot cards. So please let me know what you think about this new format below. These are for your general readings, guys. These are for the general collective. They are for your sun, moon, and rising. So check out the links to the other videos, which will be below. If they're not below immediately, at the end of this video, there'll be a link to the playlist, and you'll be able to see whatever I've recorded and uploaded. By the time you see that, will be in there if they're not below already. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get them up, right? Okay, so let's do this. This is for Virgo. 3 cards for Virgo, please, for April the 13th through the 19th. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give? There we go. Okay, so that's your first card. This is your second card, and this is your third card. And then we'll go to the clarification cards. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Virgo through these clarifying cards for April the 13th through the 19th? I have shuffled these off screen as well. So just a little bit for your benefit. Okay, please clarify this. Oh, I like the strength. Please clarify the strength for Virgo. Please clarify. There it is. Lovely. Please clarify the 7. Oh, there it is. And please clarify the 3. Lovely. Okay, so I want to, before we go into the cards, how lovely and colourful they are, I want to talk a bit about your what's going on this week. And really the only significant thing that is going on that hasn't changed much, but I will go into some other stuff, is that the sun will move into Taurus on the 19th. And that is going to be in your house of adventure and spirituality, long distance travel, which none of us can do right now. So this could be, and look, you've got Uranus traveling through, which is really interesting. Uranus is the planet of surprises, sudden happenings, or shocks almost. So your house of spirituality and adventure and long distance travel has been kind of up and down, right? So you've had probably some cancellations of some trips, I would imagine, perhaps opportunities to go on trips. You are going to have that for the next kind of 7 years, 6 to 7 years now, as Uranus travels through that house. But also, this really kind of change in your spiritual belief systems almost. And the sun is coming in and shining on that. It's a good time to kind of plan ahead. I'm not sure I would plan a long distance trip for this year, but next year, definitely. Because, it's likely with this pandemic, there'll be a resurgence in the fall, because that's how they work, right? So I would definitely not make any definite plans until, perhaps next year, or I would not make that until next year. But the sun coming into that is an opportunity to light up. It's about thinking about your belief system almost differently. And maybe, look, you can have a retreat by meditation. You can go inside, and you can connect with that, with spirit. This is a time to do that, definitely, and be creative in what do you believe? What is your belief system? This is definitely also an interest in the occult kind of thing. This is considered, the occult, astrology and tarot and, Reiki and things like that, energetic healing, things like that may kind of really inspire you, and you may be inspired to perhaps even, this is also higher learning, by the way, the ninth house. So you could really decide to do something, learn something totally different and creative. This is an opportunity for you to do that. And very unusual and kind of outside the box kind of thing. So definitely study, and this is a perfect time to do it while you're in quarantine, while we have this time that's forced upon us, but we should really be enjoying it and taking advantage of it. I mean, when will we get this chance again, right? So let's make the most of it. Now, you have Venus in your house of career and profession in a beautiful relationship to Mars. It's in a harmonious relationship to Mars, which is the planet of action. And, he's the warrior. And so it's in the 10th house of career, right? And profession connected to Mars, in your house of work and daily routines. So I feel that this is a beautiful opportunity to come up with something really creative. Venus rules music, relationship, creativity, art, and Mars is the planet of action, and they are the archetypal lovers, and they're in this beautiful harmonious relationship right now during this time. So this is a wonderful opportunity to do something really creative and have the energy to take it up and do that. Now, you have in your relationship, house of relationship, you have the moon, and on this particular day, on the 19th, you have the moon and Neptune conjunct. Look, Neptune can be deceptive. It can also be delusional, and it can be illusional, and it can be spiritual. The moon is very intuitive, right, and magnetic. So your intuition will be on fire, particularly with other people. So trust your intuition. Trust what your intuition is telling, what your gut feeling and instinct is telling you, because it will be on point, darling. So let me just go on. The first card for you is the Strength card, right? And the Strength card is about really controlling self-discipline. This, to me, is about self-discipline. It's controlling your emotions. It's being able to be in the moment and enjoy the moment for what it is. Resist the urge to react, to lash out. The Strength card is the number 8. And this, look, the lions, she is sitting with the lion, and they are enjoying this incredible moment by controlling their instincts, right? She has the courage to be with this fierce king of the jungle, right? This beautiful monarch, and he is resisting the urge to attack something unnew and unfamiliar. So this is her, she's got the courage, and he is heart-centered and enjoying this moment and trusting in the moment that this is beautiful. And look, clarifying the strength card is the 10 of Cups. This is, darling, by controlling yourself, you are going to have happy relationships, right? This is beautiful. It's so easy, and you have to remember, Virgo, your Achilles heel, or the shadow side of you is criticism. Now, the positive side is critical thinking, but the negative is criticism. So resist the urge to criticize, right? And live in the moment and enjoy this, your relationships for what they are. This is like an opportunity for you to enjoy this, your relationships. And look, the next card out is the Seven of Swords, and Seven of Swords is deception, right? And you do have the Neptune, which is the planet of deception, in your house of relationships. So this can be delusional and it can be illusional. Look, whatever this is, your intuition is going to be on point. Now, this could be you, right? Seeing things the way you want to see them, or deceiving yourself, or this could be somebody deceiving you. But what I'm getting for you, Virgo, is that I feel that this is you. I feel that you are almost lying to yourself, if you will. It's like you being in denial of what's going on, or deceiving yourself in some way. And it's very easy to do that with Neptune. So you could be thinking that someone in your midst is the worst person in the world or the best person in the world, when it's neither are true, right? Somewhere in the middle, because no one is the best person in the world, and no one, are you delusional about your relationship? Is your relationship not, are you lying to yourself? Taking a look at your relationship is important, because is this relationship not working and you're pretending that it is, or is it working, or can it work and you are like, this is not working? It's probably somewhere in the middle. So this is something to look at, Virgo, and this is definitely, Neptune is going to deceive you. And we also have, Pluto and Jupiter, which is also who's telling the truth. It's the confusion in life, period. It's like, what's the truth? We have to be very careful about what we post, because we don't know what's true, right? We're in this age where we really don't know what's the truth and what's not. So we really have to do our research. Pluto is about digging deep, right? Going down, getting to the root of something. What is really the truth? So this is being aware that what you see or what you're feeling right now is not a fact, right? It's a fact that you're feeling it, but the feeling may not be a fact. And that's what you have to remember here. That's definitely what I'm getting here for you guys. Now, clarifying the Seven of Swords is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is an opportunity. This is a gift. This is an opportunity to grow. This is an opportunity for self-awareness. This is about moving on to the next phase of your life, Virgo. This is an opportunity for internal growth, for you to move forward. It's almost like enlightenment. It's like this is a gift, a personal gift. And the next card out for you is the Three of Cups and the Three of Cups is all about really remember to have fun. This is about kicking off your heels. This is about enjoying the magic in every moment. It's about seeing the flipping the coin, if you will, and seeing this as an opportunity. You know, you can do something really creative. You can get things done. You can try to find creative ways of really enjoying this time with your loved ones. Right? This is about finding a common ground. This is about doing things that are going to finding something that you're both or all of you are going to enjoy. Creative games, ways to, you know, perhaps playing, you know, doing FaceTime with someone and playing a game with them in their house so you can do it remotely. You know, you can have a game, a card game, and you can both be playing it, or, you know, a group can be playing it in their home. You can have like virtual parties, right? That's what I'm getting for you. Now, clarifying this is the Four of Wands, and this is creating a wonderful foundation on which to embark. I feel that things can be really, really happy for you. You have to kind of you have to decide to be in the positive, higher vibration. It's a choice that you can make. Don't slip into lying to yourself in any way. Nothing is as great as it seems, or nothing is as bad as it seems. You know, things you have to be honest with yourself, and it's, you know, it's going to be tough because you do have Neptune going through your house of relationships. So it's almost like you have your perception of your relationships right now are not true. They're exaggerated in some way. They're either exaggerated negatively or exaggerated positively. And that's what you have to ask yourself. And you've got, your ruler is Mercury, the planet Mercury, right? And that is in your house of transformation. So, and it's very active. You have an opportunity to change the way you think and perceive. And I know that, look, you can have you rule the sixth house, so you can have a tendency to be, you know, to fall into hypochondria, right? So to think that you are ill and you may not be, but because of your stress, you may create it. So it's important, right, to really look at things the way they are. You know, I laugh because my sister's a Virgo, and she has a diagnosis for every part of her body. She really does. And I think she's had the symptoms of COVID-19 for about 2 months now. Look, I'm not laughing at the whole situation. Really, I'm not. I'm laughing at her. But you know, you can create whatever it is scenario that you have in your head. So just be aware. Look at the truth in the situation. Is this the truth or isn't it? That's what you have to ask yourself, because you could be lying to yourself. So Virgo, please don't forget to like, share this on other social media platforms, and comment, give me feedback, and tell me if you liked this new format. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Mwah! I love you all. And I'll see you next week, hopefully.